So we've been talking about the internal talents and how they will adapt or adopt to change. Today, we're going to look at the connecting talents, those talents that help us to build, develop, and sustain relationships with people over time. And it's these connect talents that build depth in our interpersonal relationships. When change comes, it's not about adapting. It's basically how the change is going to be, how it's going to come out in relationships. Now, in my core drill, I'm a clueless blueless, but I've worked a lot with people over the years. Typically, what we see are certain concerns with the connect talents, concerns that people have for the well-being of those around them. People with communication. You know that this talent, whatever the change is, whatever people are thinking, feeling, saying, they're going to be talking about it. You see, communication, it can really be something that gets lit up by the change because there's even more to talk about around the water cooler or on the phone. So this is a talent that will be talking about the change, and the concern is, what is it that they're saying? Empathy. These are people, they build relationships at that heart-to-heart level. They get the moods, the attitudes of people, and they're going to pick up on that. The more disruptive change is, the more they feel that. And they will feel the resistance and the tension that change is creating in the relationships around them. And a lot of times, they will take that home with them. It will affect them. So you want to dial in to people that have empathy. They will be like a barometer in terms of the morale that the change is having. Now, people with harmony, boy, they want those win-win situations. We're all in the same boat. It's a good boat. Why rock it? And so when the boat does start to rock, they feel the tensions that are going on, especially within teams. A lot of times they will try to smooth things over. They'll try to be that behind-the-scene peacemaker to bring that harmony and balance to a team that's being disrupted by the change. But at the end of the day, it has more of an emotional base, like empathy. Now, people with includer, when things begin to actually take effect and differences are being made in the work environment, they're going to be dialed into who's being left out, especially in our work life. Mergers, some people stay, other people go. Includers, they want to know, wait, who are we leaving out? Or who's being demoted? So those are the types of things that includer will be dialed into and concerned about. People with individualization, they see each one of us as an individual, our unique brilliance, giftedness, talents, the things that we bring to an environment, to a team, to a company, to a family. And they really want to know how we're going to continue to honor and treat and esteem individuals for who they are, rather than conforming to some new norm. Now, relators, you have that inner circle, people that you have vetted, people that you know and that you trust. And when change comes, typically your number one concern is, how is this going to affect my tribe? How is this going to affect the inner circle, my go-to people? With people with responsibility, actually, they're really going to be concerned about what do the changes make them responsible for now? Because they're going to be concerned about the commitments that they've made in the past. Will they continue to be able to follow through on those? Their reputation is at stake in the commitments they've made to other people. They want to follow through on those promises and those vows. And how is the change or the new structure going to affect the way that they can do that? So this is just a brief overview of how the connect talents are going to be affected by change, some of the concerns that they're going to have, how they're going to be processing, and they're going to be doing that interpersonally. Something that we really want to be dialed in so that we can help people thrive and just not survive when transition and change is taking over their life.